Good morning. Rashida Strober here, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. This is an impromptu live this morning. This is for one of the people that emailed me, and I'm making the answer in the form of a live. For those of you that don't know, my name is Rashida Strober. I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. That means I'm the first activist to create a movement to fight specifically against colorism and what I call darkism. I started this movement called dark skin activism in 1998, and this was before anybody on YouTube or anybody on reality TV or social media. In fact, social media did not exist before anyone was speaking as a topical discussion on colorism and dark skin discrimination. Dark skin activism was created out of my own personal experience being a dark skinned female and everything I went through when I was trying to figure out and understand why was I being treated differently. That was my burning question. And that led me on a journey to start dark skin activism, which is the very first platform in history to fight against colorism and what I later created the term and wrote the book Darkism. Now, dark skin activism consists of me writing books and plays about only dark skin and doing darkism talks, obviously about only darkism and colorism. And I've been doing this work since 1998. The books include Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is the first motivational book written for dark-skinned females, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment, and also A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, which I have the play version of that. And when I say the play version, it's a Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge is a play that I wrote. It's actually a one-woman play where I perform multiple characters expressing their experiences regarding darkism and colorism. And again, I want to stress, I've been doing this work before anybody on YouTube, social media ever even understood that it was a topic to talk about. I created this platform from scratch. Around 2010, I brought the very first colorism channel to YouTube. And 2015, I went viral for speaking out against what I viewed as Kendrick Lamar's darkism. And from there, I was made Donkey of the Day by Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club. And again, the post, which was initially made on Facebook, went viral. And from there, Black people online got wind of my dark skin activism and me being the dark skin activist. And they shunned it and they called me crazy and they mocked me and I was sent death threats. And then after all of that happened, Black women on YouTube and social media and reality TV began plagiarizing my work. That's what Black folks on YouTube do. They steal and take from other people's talking points. They take and steal from anything they can, all in the name of taking it back to their respective channels for content and to monetize another person's creation. And so for years, I've been stolen from and ripped off from the very people, Black folks that I have I created the movement to serve. The irony, but that's the story of the dark skinned activists. Also, I'm working on a book called Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober Story, where I'm detailing the history of originating the very first platform to fight to eliminate colorism and darkism, and then giving you that historical journey, as well as including a chapter and maybe chapters, because I'm still working on it, on the hypocrisy of Black people on social media, mocking me and then copying me. If you want to support my work, you can go to my Cash App, my PayPal, or my GoFundMe. My Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And you can find my GoFundMe by simply Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. Also, you can go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. And after downloading a free ebook copy of my book, Darkism, you can find my Cash App and my PayPal right there on the website, as well as finding my PayPal, Cash App, and GoFundMe on any YouTube video I've made in the comment section or in the description. Now, I received an email, and I'm not going to say your name. If you want me to say your name, folks, please just give me your permission when you send me emails. I never say a person's name without their written permission, because that's important to me. This person sent me an email this morning, and I wanted to address this. This video is going to be kind of quick. I know I'm sometimes long-winded, but this is going to be quick because I got some stuff I want to do, but I definitely want to make sure I address you. This sister is a brown-skinned sister, and she has a dark-skinned sister, and she has tried to be sensitive and understanding. From the tone of the email that I get, she's tried to be sensitive and understanding to the darkism experienced by her dark-skinned sister. And I've addressed this dynamic of being a brown-skinned person in terms of, do brown-skinned people experience darkism? And absolutely they do. I've stated before that there is levels to darkism, okay? Based upon, so for example, a brown-skinned person can experience darkism by a person who's brown-skinned, but a little less brown-skinned than the brown-skinned person. Does that make sense? So sometimes, and this happens, so, I've seen this in school, where a person believed that just because they were a little bit more brown skin, or a little bit more lighter brown skin, and I'm not talking about being light skinned, we're talking about brown skinned people here, where a person believed that just because they were a little less brown skinned than a brown skinned counterpart, that they were better. And sometimes it's unstated. Sometimes it just happens within a person's actions, and you just know that this person actually does think that they're better than you, and they deserve more privileges than you, and they deserve to be treated better than you because they're a little less brown. Not by this huge, amount of brownness. It's like, you guys, the person could be just like you might be a little darker, just a little darker. So yes, there's levels to this, people. And so this person states, when a brown-skinned sister empathizes, with her darker-skinned little sister, that's what brought me to your page, trying to understand what my younger sister may be going through as a darker skin tone person in this country. I want to protect her from all the madness and pain she may be receiving, but I know I can't. She's very quiet but sweet, and she will not share. She keeps everything in and eats her pain away. I'm not going to read every single thing there. I just wanted to cover that part because I want to let you know that I'm respecting the emails that I do receive, and I try my best to come on and address. Now, I will say that I will say to you that I commend you for being a caring person. Because I'm just going to tell y'all, you probably have listened to me say I hate being Black. That's the conclusion that I've come to over the years, because I have felt like Black folks don't give a damn about me as a dark-skinned person. They don't care. I've always had that sense of no compassion, no empathy from Black people. And honestly, I made a video about this probably over 10 years ago. You can go back on my channel, just go through my channel, you won't see it. Something to the effect of, do white people treat dark-skinned people better? I told y'all I've been the motherfucking dark-skinned activist. Y'all know I'm gonna throw that in there. You don't like that? That's your problem. I'm the GOAT. But getting back to the topic. And that video expressed my deep-seated sentiment of how I have been treated in circles of when it's just Black people. you can just feel. That's why I'm your sister is me. I'm empathizing with her right now because I understand isolation. I understand holding stuff in. I understand introversion. And these are all the things that darkism leads to. These are all the things that a dark-skinned person, and I'm here to tell you because I'm that dark-skinned person that experienced it. I just decided to create a whole damn movement around it. But before I created dark skin activism, I'm telling you, these are all the things that I was experiencing. We sit back and we watch. And the irony here is I get accused of, people get angry at me for speaking out about the ugly, dirty secret amongst Black people. They get so mad at me, but at the same time, I mean, me speaking out actually is helping people. What's the problem? Y'all motherfuckers are confused. Make up your mind. Spur the whole damn movement here that people have copied and plagiarized. The irony. So, I empathize with your dark-skinned sister and what she's going through, because the only difference is she has a person, you, that actually gives a damn. You actually care. I ain't had that. Which is what led me to create dark skin activism. But I understand and I empathize with all of the things, the internal things where you internalize everything. You don't speak about it. You said she eats. Some people drink. Some people do drugs. I know there's a friend of mine. I still consider her a friend that I grew up with. Very dark skinned, super Black, drop dead gorgeous. And what became of her? What became of her is horrific. And again, these are some of the reasons why I decided to start writing about this stuff as an artist and a performer. This was my way of getting it out in the open. That's why I wrote A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. That's why I wanted to, performance art is therapy for me. Just sitting back observing. And that's what you do. You sit back and you observe these things. You observe the way that people are treated. This particular person, I observed her go from this vibrant, beautiful, dark-skinned young lady to now she's been on. I don't want to give too much of the story because motherfuckers be plagiarizing and copying me. Understand where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to be funny here. These YouTubers would take your whole story. This is my story. I'm telling my life on YouTube. Motherfuckers be copying and taking, like even my light-skinned best friend. I wrote a whole fucking play regarding talk about my light-skinned best friend. Motherfuckers listening to that and they stealing. So I'm kind of reluctant to just be telling my stories about my life and the people I know. But I also want to be helpful at the same time, because this gives an example of how darkism can manifest itself in destructive ways, which I've seen with this particular person. And in the beginning, I would always help her. I would always, I lived in the hood at the time. I was in college. I didn't have a lot, but I would be in there cooking. I see her. She'd come to my house. Come on inside. Get something to eat. Let's, fellowship. That's what we used to do. But then I couldn't. It was nothing I could do to save her. And that's one of the things that inspired me. If you look at my GoFundMe, which I wrote years ago, one of my goals is to start a dark-skinned girl fund. People criticize me for this, but again, they steal my ideas. I wanted to start a dark-skinned girl. This person is one of the many people that inspired me. I want to start a dark-skinned girl fund to help disadvantaged dark-skinned girls. People got angry. They said, oh, what about light skin, brown skin? But then y'all motherfuckers will turn around and steal. I can't leave that out, y'all. Anybody that's listening to me, you're going to hear me talk about people plagiarizing me. I'm going to always interweave that in my commentary. That's who I am. This is my uniqueness. Nah, you got to take it or leave it, because this is the dark skinned activist coming at you. This is my originality. This is what makes me who I am. This is my damn story. So I got to tell my story. I can't just be fake. I'm not a fake person. But because of observing these experiences and going through poverty myself as a dark-skinned girl, I know what it's like. So before all these motherfuckers started copying me, I've been had this vision to create a dark-skinned girl fund. It's right there on my GoFundMe if you go read it. Once I hit $1 million, that's what I'm planning on doing. Because this is the thing. One thing about Black people, we do stuff backwards. We think that we got to start a nonprofit organization first. No, boo. You create profit and then you start nonprofits. Get off that. That's why I've never been interested in starting a nonprofit. I'm not interested in starting a nonprofit. Let me rephrase that. I've never been interested in starting a nonprofit until I reach a certain financial stature. That's how it goes. Use a company, for example, a corporation forms, they make a lot of money and then they go create the nonprofit because they have the funds to do so. But Black folks think you're supposed to create a nonprofit. No, we're supposed to be for profit. A part of a systemic economic darkism is thinking that I should go out and start a nonprofit and not try to do the reverse of making profit, which is, I've always told people, I'm not no nonprofit, I'm for profit. The funds that people donate to me, that goes towards me producing my plays and darkism talks, which are for profit. And once I reach the financial stature where I want to be, then I'm going to, I still have my dark skinned girl fund vision there, and it's going to happen. Now I will say, I ain't necessarily needed to reach $1 million to help dark skinned people, because I have. People have reached out to me thinking I got money, and they ask for donations, and if I got the money, I'm gonna donate. That's all it is to it. I've done that many times, more times than I could count, because that's where my heart is at. So, oh gosh, y'all, I got to get off of here. I got a very important phone call coming in. I knew this was going to happen. Hold on, y'all. But let me get this point out. I might have to come back on here and make a part two. To this, but I want to keep talking about this real quick because I want to address. So watching this person go from this vibrant, beautiful dark skin to this person that's I now see. I just saw her about 2 days ago. It was horrible. It wasn't good. And knowing that I tried my best to save her, a part of me, when I saw her slipping, shout out to DMX, who I love to death. His song just popped up in my head. I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. May he forever rest in peace. He probably in my top 5 favorite rappers of all time. But I saw, rest in peace to DMX, I saw this person slipping, and I tried my best to do what I could at that time to sort of save her. I used to want to save the world. I really did. But y'all motherfuckers done pissed me off so much. But that there's that part of me that still wants to do it. That's why I'm here. But I couldn't. And as I saw her continue to descend into this hell that we were born in as dark-skinned people, I would try to help, and she would see me. Every time she see me, she knew I was going to give her some money. And then I was going to give her a talk, a lecture. As we got older, I started to lecture. Hey, you need to do this and you need to do that. And she like, I don't want to hear all that. I just want the money. That's what it was. Don't fucking steal my story, you plagiarizing motherfuckers now. This is my real true life story. Okay? So it's just this is what a dark-skinned person can descend into if due to darkism, this is what they can descend into. And I don't want to hear you motherfuckers that's dark-skinned coming on here talking about you ain't. Y'all make me so angry. The dark-skinned people, I used to be nice to y'all. I ain't nice no more. And I will tear y'all motherfucking head off with my commentary. We will have it out. I ain't gonna be nice. I was nice. 10 years ago, this dark-skinned woman came to my play talking about she doesn't know what I'm talking about. I was so nice to her. I got it on videos. I got it on recording. I might upload that one day, so y'all can see that I'm actually telling the truth. I told you I've been doing this. I've been a dark skin activist. I created this whole entire platform to speak about colorism and dark skin. Been doing it the longest, created it. Motherfuckers are stealing. But here's the thing. I'm not that Rashida from 10 years ago. Don't come on my videos and comment sections You dark-skinned people talk about, well, you can be this and you can be that. I don't fucking want to hear that. I know what we can be. I didn't descend into becoming a crack addict. I didn't descend into becoming an alcoholic. I'm not medicating with food. I know, but that doesn't take away from the fact that there are dark-skinned people that do. That's what I'm concerned with. You selfish motherfuckers, go sit your ass down somewhere. Just go sit down somewhere. Shout out to Dr. Shun from Fox Soul, because he understood that. He didn't come at me like that. He came from compassion. That's the problem. He's dark-skinned. He came from compassion. You know, I understand. I gotta get off of here, y'all. Dang, I'm so upset because I really wanted to come on here and speak on this. But you know, what I will say is I have an extreme level of thankfulness towards you, the person that wrote me, for your empathy. You're not behaving like these other dark-skinned people that think because they asked them made it and they didn't end up a statistic. They don't have no compassion for what another dark-skinned person who's experiencing the impact of darkism is going through. Thank you for not being selfish, because it's very important that she has a person like you in her life, because you either gonna sink or swim. I didn't have that. For me, it was either sink or fucking swim. That's why I'm such a fighter like this. This is why I'm like this, because I had to make a decision. Am I going to ascend into the fucking abyss, or am I going to fight? So that's why y'all get this person that is a fighter. I will fight with anybody. We know we're going to have it out. If you come for me, it comes from this deep-seated desire to say, no, I'm not going to relent. Because I did not have a person as gracious as you. You're a wonderful human being. The world needs more of you. We need more Black women like you. And because of you, your sister she's going to be okay. She's going to be all right because of you, because God putting the compassion into your heart because of you, because of your understanding, because of your care, because of your kindness, because of your loyalty, because of you refusing to turn your back. Because a lot of us will turn our back. We'll say, I have people in my family, motherfuckers tell me, oh, you just jealous. They wrote off every fucking thing I was saying. Went back, like, this was not, 98, 97? They wrote off everything I was saying. And then I come online and motherfuckers write off everything I'm saying, and then they fucking turn around and plagiarize me and create whole channels based off my work. But you're not writing off what she's experiencing. You're right there in the backdrop, basically saying, I'm here. And for that, God is going to bless you. God is going to take care of you. And your sister is going to be all right. As long as she got you, she going to be all right. She going to be all right. She going to be all right. But I got to get off of here. I thought that I could have a little bit more time to come on here and talk and stuff. I got to get off here. I got so much stuff I got to do. I'll be trying my best to address people and what they, their questions and concerns. But I'm short for time this morning, y'all. I really am. I got to go. I got to take that call. Detail Kings West said, Miss Strober. Oh, thank you. That's a nice positive comment. Let me put that up there. Shout out to Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. Detail Kings West said, Miss Strober, you seem to be fighting a noble cause, and I definitely respect that. But the unfortunate truth is that darkism will never go away. Here we go. I'm going to end on that note, and I'm coming back to address that in another live. I may start letting people come on my live, because a lot of people be wanting to come on my live. They want to come for me. They want to come for me. You're wrong. Details King West, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I got to go. Cash out, $ rashidalala. The PayPal, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Make sure you go donate. The website, they won't stop calling me this morning. The website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Like this video, take a moment to like it and share. And I'm coming back with a part 2 to this, because I ain't done yet. I ain't done. We ain't never, who said it ain't over till I win? It ain't motherfucking over until I win. It's not over until I win.